Hello and welcome back to our channel. Today we give you a piece of breaking news from Globe magazine. Prince William shares ruthlessness with the Queen when dealing with Meghan Markle and Prince Harry. Prince William is showing the same ruthlessness of his grandmother, the Queen, when it comes to Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, a royal expert has claimed. As future monarch, Prince William appears to have inherited from Queen Elizabeth II the sense of duty and sacrifice for the crown. And according to royal expert Robert Lacey, he's showing a similar ruthlessness to his grandmother in the aftermath of Megxit, Meghan and Harry's decision to step down as senior royals. Mr. Lacey told Vanity Fair, "At the end of the day, we saw a ruthlessness from the Queen over her absolute refusal to allow the Sussexes to use the word royal for their new branding, and we're seeing the same ruthlessness in William." During the summit, which took place at Sandringham in January, Prince William, Prince Charles, and the Queen discussed with Prince Harry the terms of his and Meghan's exit from the family as full-time working royals. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex had to cave in on their requests to continue to carry out royal duties and give up their first brand, Sussex Royal. While retaining their full royal titles, they also had to relinquish the use of their Royal Highness style. William's utmost respect to the crown and duty is believed to have played a part in the tensions between the brothers. According to Mr. Lacey, Prince William showed concern for the speed at which the relationship between his brother and Meghan was going. The Duke of Sussex didn't perceive this worry as a mere concern from an older brother for a blossoming relationship, the expert wrote in his book, Battle of Brothers. It read, "For his part, William was worried that his brother was going too fast in his courtship, and he didn't shrink from saying so when Harry started talking about getting hitched. This all seems to be moving rather quickly," William was said to have remarked to Harry doubtfully, on the testimony of more than one friend. "Are you sure?" William couldn't understand how Harry could contemplate marrying this still unknown and untested quantity less than 2 years after their first meeting. It went against his every instinct and his own track record. If weighty William had taken nearly a decade to test out and approve his life partner, surely his younger brother could ponder his options for a year or more? But weighty William, of course, took so long to commit to Kate for the sake of the monarchy. He had been auditioning her for a job all those years. So Harry could not help but wonder whether Wills was really concerned about his personal happiness or whether he was, once again and as per usual, thinking about the makeup and fortunes of the firm whose boss he would become one day. Mr. Lacey doesn't believe the relationship between the brothers will return to be as close as it was before Meghan entered Harry's life. Both Harry and William now have children, 2 separate families, as well as different interests and futures. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex also don't appear to have any intention to leave their U.S. home over the foreseeable future. However, the author believes the brothers must find a way to reconcile, as this fallout could have a long-term damage to the monarchy's image. He told Vanity Fair, "The challenge for William is whether, being true to his principles, he can also modernize the institution by making his brother part of it. That's what everyone wants, some kind of reconciliation." Recently, Prince Andrew also took a brutal swipe at Prince Harry in an awkward interview, making royal experts wince. Prince Andrew's cringeworthy interview with ITV's This Morning during Princess Eugenie's wedding made a royal commenter wince. During the Channel 5 documentary Beatrice and Eugenie Pampered Princesses, royal expert Emily Andrews discussed Prince Andrew's subtle dig at Prince Harry and Meghan Markle in the interview. Miss Andrews stated that Prince Andrew was attempting to demonstrate that his youngest daughter's wedding was bigger than the Duke of Sussex's ceremony. Prince Andrew said during the interview, "There will be a few more people than most people have. There are a few more than Harry had, but that is the nature of Eugenie and Jack. They've got so many friends that they need a church of that size to fit them all in." Miss Andrews said regarding the Duke of York's comments, "I remember watching the interview they did with Prince Andrew, and I kind of winced. Our wedding is bigger than your wedding." The royal expert added that Prince Andrew had originally asked the BBC if they would televise Princess Eugenie's wedding. Miss Andrews said, "His people had asked the BBC whether they would televise it, and the BBC said no." During the same Channel 5 documentary, journalist Richard Kay, wag Lizzie Cundy, and broadcaster Ayesha Hazarika discussed Prince Andrew's role in his younger daughter's wedding. Miss Hazarika stated the Duke of York saw the wedding as an opportunity to show his daughters were up there with Prince William and Prince Harry. She said, "I think particularly Prince Andrew has always been a bit miffed that they were never made full working members of the royal family. I think this was his opportunity to really show them off, not just to the country, but to the world, and say, my daughters are absolutely up there with William and Harry." Lizzie Cundy added, "Prince Andrew very much wanted to have a big funfair for his daughter. It was very difficult because I feel that a lot of the public did not want this. They thought it was a waste of taxpayer money for the security. They are not senior royals, so why should they have the same as Prince William and Prince Harry?" Mr. Kay stated, "A lot of it, of course, revolved around Prince Andrew, whose reputation was sinking fast by this stage. It was seen as him being too excessive." In addition, Meghan Markle, Prince Harry are trying to exploit status, title for personal gain, critics says. Meghan Markle and Prince Harry are not good examples because they're trying to exploit their status and title, according to Graham Smith of Republic. Meghan Markle and Prince Harry used to work full-time as royals, but in January, the couple announced that they were stepping back from royal duties. They flew to the United States and created their own nonprofit charity, but many, including Graham Smith, felt that they were exploiting their royal status. Republic CEO Graham Smith criticized the Duke and Duchess of Sussex for trying to exploit their titles and status. Republic is an organization that campaigns for the monarchy's abolishment. They wanted the monarch, Queen Elizabeth II, to be replaced with an elected head of state, and they want the adoption of a new Republican constitution. For Smith, Prince Harry and Markle are not good examples. I would not suggest that anybody follows their example because they're trying to have it both ways. They are trying to exploit their status and titles for their own personal gain, as far as I can see, Smith told Express. They need to make a decision, break away from the royal family completely, or don't, and stay with the royal family. Smith is convinced that Prince Harry and Markle were cashing in on their royal titles and status to have those lucrative deals, including their project with Netflix. The fact that they have got this deal, I can't imagine why Netflix thinks it's a good idea, but good for them if that's what they're doing, he added. The problem is they haven't made a clean break. They still want to cash in on their status and on their titles as Duke and Duchess. Meanwhile, Graham Smith also suggested that the royals should be abolished. In his personal views, the taxpayers don't owe anything to the royals, so the royals should separate themselves from the people. The royals should separate themselves from the taxpayer. We don't owe them anything for a living, he said. So I think they need to follow the example led by most ordinary, hardworking people in this country and pay their own way through life. Meanwhile, many people want Prince Harry and Meghan Markle to be stripped of their royal title, including Congressman Jason Smith and Piers Morgan. Smith was concerned about the Duke and Duchess of Sussex's involvement in the U.S. election. He wrote a letter calling out the Prime Minister and the Queen to stop Prince Harry and Markle's interference in the election or strip them of their royal titles. How about you? How do you think of Prince William sharing his ruthlessness with the Queen when dealing with Meghan Markle and Prince Harry? Please let us know in the comment section below. Don't forget to like and share with your own followers. And as always, subscribe to our channel for all the latest news on the royal family, Meghan Markle and Prince Harry right here. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.